Right, here it is, September 13, 2022. I'm down at the West Paseo. We're into the 47th week of major construction. Time is 5:49 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. They've been doing some concrete work back down here. So you can see ahead of us, they're doing smoothing and work here on the outer ring of the what'll be the large turquoise planter down here. So this is getting fixed up, looking good. And then I'll sweep on back around. Back over here, they're doing some work. I'm not sure what they're doing. It looks like they're sort of checking out these large turquoise planter pieces, maybe in anticipation of getting those set up in the not too distant future. They're working down here in front of the venue building, getting this fixed up along there. Maybe they'll pour concrete there and get that fixed up. We'll see. Got some really interesting clouds back over here. Maybe some thunderstorm activity in the distance there or something. I can see the right now we're about 16 minutes away from or maybe a little bit more than that away from official astronomical sunrise here. So we got some really cool cloud stuff going on here today. Well, it's looking very nice for a shooting day here. Temperature's nice. Let me climb on up to the higher level here. See what I can see from up here. There I'm up on the Aline building. Got a hummingbird right there, if it shows up. It was there a second ago. He's still there somewhere, bouncing around. And here we are looking back down on the large turquoise planter area. And now that I'm looking at this, they might have brought in even another tree here. Doesn't look like the same tree that was out here before. This would be the third tree I think they brought down into this area. So, and back up this way. Also, while I'm up here, I'm going to give some information that I've done some research here, especially today, on what's going to happen here with the A-line building that I'm now standing on. In the future, this building will be torn down and it's going to be replaced by a multi-use facility building that will be, if I can talk off the top of my head here without messing it up, it's going to be a multi-use commercial residential building. And as I'm talking here, I'm going to throw up some graphics on the screen that will sort of demonstrate what it's going to be. And this building will be torn down, and then the back parking lot will also be part of the project. In order to keep the parking spaces that are going to be lost, they're going to build a two-story underground parking structure. The upper level will be for public parking and will have 124 spaces that will replace those being lost. And then the second level down will be for the tenants of the building, commercial and residential. There will be 72 apartments in the building. There'll be a restaurant that will be pretty much where I'm standing now, where the restaurant will be. And the offices here in the A-line building that belong to the Clayton companies They'll have new offices in the new structure, which will be, I think, yeah, they'll be in there somewhere on one of the lower floors. Floors 2 through 5 will be residential, largely. And then the first floor will be commercial. There'll be shops, I believe, and it mentions an art gallery and a bunch of different amenities, because there will also be the loss of the dumpsters out here for a time, or they'll have to be relocated. And so when the new facility is built, it will have garbage units, which the former like Old Town Tavern and whatnot, the businesses that use those dumpsters will have access to the new dumpsters, I believe. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I managed to find a PDF online that gave the whole proposal. I'll put a link in the information section of this posting down below if anybody's interested in checking out that PDF. It's about 94 pages of presentation, so it's actually pretty cool. It demonstrates what they're going to be doing and how it'll look and everything. So I'll try to get that posted. Alright, I don't know how much more I'm going to shoot of this. I think what I'll do now is I'm going to stop this and I'm going to move down to the Old Town Tavern and check out the loft area there, see what I can see from that loft area. Alrighty. Alright, here I am down in the Old Town Tavern loft. Shooting back up towards the little museum there. Back over here in the planter there, that'll be by the terrace area for the schoolyard. It looks like they may have put a couple of trees in there already. They're also down here, you can see in this turquoise planter ahead of me, they're cutting out a trough across there. I believe that trough will be the concrete base area for the yearlings or the horses that'll be placed there in the future. Probably sometime close to the end of this year. So look back down through here. Don't see anything very different much down in here. I'm going to walk on around to the West Bowl. And so I'll cut this short now. There's not really that much here to look at, and I'll move on around to the West Bowl. Alrighty. Right, here I am down here by AZ88. You can see they're still getting this fixed up over here. Doing some trench work back on this side. So this is still getting under construction. Also doing some work back up here. The electrical coming in, so maybe they're starting to do some of the electrical work. But that's the back side of the little planter up there. So I'm going to cut this short and move on down a little bit farther to my stair perch. Alrighty. Right here I am on my stair perch, looking out to the West Bowl. You can see that today they've started filling in these little cutouts along here, getting those fixed up. I can progress down through the area here. Let me climb up a little bit higher. Looking out over towards the east bowl, I can see more of the canopy's been erected down there. It's looking good. Working down through here. Getting this concrete fixed up and poured. Too bad you can't really see the 360-degree canopy from here, but no doubt they're plugging along on that, adding these struts, getting that done. I think I'm going to try to switch lenses here to my telephoto and shoot down into the east bowl, get a good shot of the canopy going up down there. Alrighty. Okay, here I am on my 77mm lens, shooting down into the well, across the west bowl, Civic line, over to the east bowl here. Tilt up a little bit. See the 360-degree canopy down there is coming along. I mean, the east bowl canopy is coming along. I could actually think someday. Anyway, east bowl down there. It's looking very nice. Getting that fixed up. I'll be down there eventually today. Shoot some footage from the east bowl. We're coming up on astronomical sunrise right now, which is today, I think 6:09 a.m., 6:10 a.m. So, getting that done. Looking good. Supervisor down here, guys in charge of it all, walking down through here, seeing what's going on, contemplating the deadline to come. So here's what we got down here. I think I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to start my trek down to the east end of the project. See what I see down there. Alright. A lot of stuff happening today. September the 13th, 2022. Time is 6:10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Alright, here I am down at the East Bowl now, shooting over to the East Bowl stage canopy area. They're working on this, getting this put together. Looking good there. Let me pan on around here a little bit. Again, a lot of interesting clouds, patterns and structures going on here today. Back over to the south of me there, some nice big clouds. Guys out here working on concrete forms or something. Got kind of large wooden forms there I think they're working on. Back up here, working up by the bathroom and on the area that'll be the water and fog plaza right there. Down in that, getting that done. I'm going to pause here and try something a little bit different. Right now I'm exposing for the lower part of the frame, the ground here. I'm going to try to expose for the clouds and see how that looks, just for the hell of it. Alright. I'm not sure this is going to work that great, but got my exposure locked on the clouds back over there now, so hopefully with the ProRes 422 I'll get some good footage of the clouds out here. They tend to get overexposed when I'm just shooting for the ground, so the ground will be a little bit more underexposed now. This is what we got going on down here. sweep around. I'm gonna try one more experiment here in a second. Do a little bit of cinematography work. Alrighty, let me pause this here and I'm gonna switch over to my telephoto lens. Right, here I am after messing around a little bit. I tried to get a better exposure on the clouds, but I still don't think it's that great. Nice looking clouds, but can't seem to get the iPhone to cooperate here, so won't waste any more time on that. Here we are, a closer look at the canopy going up down here. We're working on it right across there. Got this tree in my way. Move around just a little bit. See the guy working up there on the canopy, getting that fixed up. So I think I'll cut this short here. There's enough messing around. Move on around to the doing some welding there. Move on around to the Civic lawn and check that out, and then I'll finish up my day up there. Alrighty. Right, here I am down at City Hall, Civic Lawn, shooting over to the 360-degree canopy. Looks like they're continuing to work their struts on around there. I see on the south side of the canopy, it looks like more struts are up, and they're over there working on those. Getting that fixed up, so it's looking good. Don't really see much else going on in the general area over here of the Marshall Gardens and all that. Let me pan on around here a little bit. Getting a little winded now. Alrighty. We are working on the bathroom back over here, doing some welding and fixing up on that. Working down into getting the water and fog plaza fixed up down there. Working on that. Back over here, these guys are still working on their forms or whatever they got going on over here. So this is all getting taken care of. I don't think I'm going to shoot very much here. Just going to pan back around to the canopy and call it quits, I think. Still got my exposure set on the clouds, so see if the clouds come out worth a damn. Not really getting the exposure I would hope for, but it doesn't look as good as it looks to my eye. But whatever, when I get home it may look better than it does on the phone here. Alright, here I am back to the canopy. I'm going to finish my day up here looking at this. Call it good. Go home, start some video work. All my stuff fixed up. Alrighty. Let's call this good. Time now is 6:38 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. September 13th, 2022. We're moving along, getting stuff done, but still a lot of work to do. They hope to get it done mostly by January this next year.